Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast of the Show 18 here on the Viper TV, and we are doing game 3 here against the Boston Red Sox on franchise mode here. I do believe this is game 27 of our 162 season here. So either way, before we start today's game, I will show you guys the East standings. I'm just going to do it this way since we're in the same race as our opponent tonight. We are in second place right now, playing over 500 baseball at the moment, only 2 games out of first. We are 6-4 in our last 10, and for the Bo Sox, or otherwise the Red Sox, their struggles still continue as they are in last, and they are not only, but they're down 5.5 out of first, and they're 4-6 in their last 10 at the moment. So they desperately need to try to get a win here, and this is the final game of the series, so we are looking for the sweep here tonight, and followed by tonight's game. We will go to Detroit next, and we will start after game 1. We will start our month of May here. So just a little rundown at what's to come here on the Viper TV here. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and get the lineups set up here, and we will get this game underway. Alright, our starting lineups are all set up here, as you can see on our left side of our screen here. And I forgot to mention that tonight's pitching matchups is Chris Archer on the Rays side, and on the Bo Sox here we got Drew Pavarance on the hill for the Red Sox. You guys know the drill. I'm going to let the commentary do the commentary. I will jump on in and give you my post-game thoughts. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you guys at the end.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Jason Worth. He will lead this one off today.
Jason Worth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia has it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he brings a 4-for-12 line. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Bautista. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Archer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late, as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's a .303 hitter, 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Mookie Betts, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He brings a .353 batting line. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Carlos Gomez as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center, and Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's C.J. Cron now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Cron carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. And there are 2 away now.
Batting second, shortstop, Christian Arroyo.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 2-0. Now in the box, Rafael Devers will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Third home run for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swihart stands at second with two gone. Grounded back up the middle. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We played 2. Boston leads it 3-0. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Settling in now, Daniel Robertson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Martinez at the track. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce it to the left side. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Anthony Rendon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginnings this season.
Mookie Betts is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jason Worth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. Rendon is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now here's the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Span. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Digging in now, Blake Swihart. He singled his last time up. 5. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 3-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Duffy loves it, and there's one away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's Archer on 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Mookie Betts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesus Sucre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped at third. High hop, and he barehands it. How about that?
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty B, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Robertson, the runner at second with one away. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there on the first, and Worth is set down. There are two away.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. Archer looks in. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gomez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Arroyo is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Blake Swihart.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 10.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Is taken, strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Archer steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in the big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Sucre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Robertson leads off first with 1 away. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Martinez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Jason.
Here's Jason Worth. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 55, Tony Dick.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 2-2. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 0. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Drew Pomeranz wins his 3rd of the season. Chris Archer takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
All right, that's going to pretty much wrap up our broadcast tonight of the Show 18 here. Franchise mode game 3 against the Red Sox here. Give you my post-game thoughts here. We struggled early. We got down by 3, and it was the Red Sox turn this time to try to get on top early on, and we just had nothing for him today. I got to hand it to Archer. He straightened out afterwards after giving out 3 early, but like I just said, we had no answer. You know, the bats went really cold tonight. Maybe a little bit too much confidence there, but either way, we lost tonight, you know, or this afternoon. We should have won, but or at least got a run on the board, but it's baseball. It happens. It's 162 games, and you have days like this. So either way, that's pretty much a wrap. There's really not too much to say. This has been a broadcast of the Show 18. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, if you did, please smash that like button if it was or wasn't the outcome. And I will see you guys for Game 1 against Detroit. But until then, so long, everybody.